Hi everybody, today is August 14th, 2018, and our next video is going to be on what I call, when you're listing, to remember P.A.L.M.S, P-A-L-M-S. I drew a little palm tree there. Hopefully you like the palm tree. Prepare, advise, list, market, and sell. Okay, these are things that really help me when I'm listing a property. All right. I think sometimes we get in a big hurry when we're wanting to list properties. We get a call, somebody wants to sell, so we want to rush right over there and have them sign a listing contract and put a sign in the ground, which is normal. Okay. And for some agents, doing things on the fly, and maybe they'll pull their comps ahead of time before they see the house and have a lot of things ready. It's not that they don't prepare things, but sometimes I think it's good to slow down and do things in what I call a two-step process, 2 or 3 steps actually. Okay, so let's look at the first one, the preparing stage. Okay, this is what I call the gathering information stage. Okay, so you're going to maybe send the seller a property questionnaire ahead of time that'll ask them questions about, oh, what's the age of your furnace, your roof, what improvements have you done, so on and so forth. You're actually going to go out and see the property. You're going to maybe leave some personal promotional things with them, a pre-listing packet or a resume or something about RE/MAX Elite Homes and or something about yourself. Okay, and then you're going to go back to the office and you're going to start working on your CMA and kind of get your listing presentation, your formal listing presentation, ready to talk to them. Okay, so that's kind of the preparation stage. The A in P.A.L.M.S is advise. Okay, then this advise stage, I think it's good to get them to come into the office to go over that with them. You can meet them at their property, depending on their situation, but if you can get people to come into the office and go over that with you, it's really good because that shows some commitment on their part to being motivated to work with you. Okay, so in the advise stage, you're going to go over you're going to be advising. You're going to go over the property questionnaire they filled out. You're going to advise them on getting pre-inspections done. You're going to offer to arrange those inspections, so maybe a whole house inspector or a septic inspector, whoever it might be, to do those inspections ahead of time. So you haven't even listed the house yet, but you're going to advise on the importance of doing pre-inspections. Okay, you can advise them on staging services. You can make really good suggestions on removing the pictures from the walls, filling the nail holes, decluttering, cleaning, doing those kinds of things. And very, very helpful for people to know that, because you want that house looking great when you actually stick the sign out there. Okay. The advice stage also involves, going over the price that you recommend, going over the net sheet, and asking for the listing. Will you list your home with me? Okay. So at the same time you're doing that, you're going to get into actually listing the property. And this is kind of the paperwork stage. So you can go ahead and fill out the seller disclosure, the lead disclosure, the listing contract. You're going to arrange to measure the rooms of the home and so on. And you don't have to necessarily date the listing contract. When you actually know you're going to be putting the house on the market, you can wait and date it then. But getting the paperwork signed and filled out gives them a sense of business commitment to you. They're signing paperwork, and so now you're going to be their agent. They're not going to be thinking of using anyone else. Okay? So during this time, after this time rather, before we can actually do the market preparation, it might take a few days for them to get the results of their inspections back. And we're going to meet with them again and go over that and say, okay, maybe you need to fix this plumbing leak, or maybe you need to get another furnace get a furnace inspection because the inspector noted that there might be a problem with it. Maybe there needs to be some electrical repairs done. So that's a time when, again, we haven't even listed the house, but we're getting the house ready by getting the repairs completed. Okay, and during this time, they can be also continuing to declutter and painting or whatever they need to do as well. Okay, so after we've done that, we'll, if we need to go over the seller disclosure again and change it because maybe they did make some repairs and so on. So that'd be a good time to do that. Okay. After we've done that, we're now ready to, the last letter in P.A.L.M.S is S, and that's to show and sell the property. Okay. So we've got everything completely done. From start to where we are now, it could be 10 days, 12 days, it might be even 2 weeks. I just had a listing come about here last week where it took about 3 weeks to get everything ready for them to get their house ready, including the professional pictures. House goes on the market, it sells pretty close to full price in just 1 day. Okay. So during the show and sell stage, this is kind of where we open the curtain and the show begins. You're going to put all the information in the MLS, the pictures, all the inspections. A copy of the whole house inspection, for example, can go on Paragon. The covenants, any plats, any things like that are ready for the agents to have quick access to. Okay, so we open the curtain. We've got everything ready. The house goes out there to the whole world, and you're going to get showings, and you're going to sell your listing very fast. Your people will think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you're going to get rave reviews. Okay, so remember the P.A.L.M.S: prepare, advise, list, market, and sell, and watch your bank account go up. And have a great day.